Okay, so we're going to talk about what's called scalar multiplication. We did addition, we did subtraction, and now we're going to do what's called scalar multiplication. So when we have a scalar, let's call it C, we're talking about just a real number here. It could be a variable as well, or a variable expression. We're going to multiply that one expression or one number by some, matrix, call it X or Z, X, Y, W. Okay, so what happens in scalar multiplication is you're going to take whatever C is and you're going to multiply it into each element. So you would get CZ, CX, CY, CW, or whatever your matrix is, okay? Now, properties, well, it's distributive. So if you have a scalar times two matrices that are being added, you could multiply the scalar times A plus the scalar times B. So that would be an example of the distributive property. Now these properties are saying A and B are matrices, and then we'll say A, B, and C, lowercase a, b, and c, are scalars. Okay, I think it got a little big. Okay. The other property says, well, if you have two scalars, like A plus B, and then you're going to multiply it times some matrix, well, you could do those separately. You could say A times A plus B times A, and that would work as well. Okay, so here we're distributing a scalar over the addition of two matrices. Here we're distributing a matrix over the addition of two scalars. Okay, that might be a little confusing, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, so multiply matrix A, so they give us matrix A, it's right here, and we're going to multiply it by the scalar 3. So usually what we do is we would write, we're talking about 3A here. So that's going to be 3 times the matrix A, 2, 5, 4. Now when you write these, you want to make sure it looks like a 2 by 2 and not 2 by 1, it looks like 82 and 54 or something. So just make sure you have a little bit of space. But we're just going to distribute that 3 times each of those elements. These are real numbers, so it shouldn't be a problem. We're going to get 24, 6, 15, and 12. And that would be 3 times that matrix A.